What? Thank you. How you doing, baby? Happy Thursday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe, guys. Look at some of the videos, and if you see any of them that you like, just hit share, please. And thank you. So y'all, today, I know it's Thursday. I'm trying to get it in, boo. I'm about to get a paint job, so I'm about to go knock that out. And yeah, I'm up and at 'em today. So I'm thrown off. You know, I don't be up this early on no Thursday. But I'm gonna make it do what it do. When money calls, I answer, you know. So it's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out as I go. So y'all, today real simple. It was a toss-up. It was either getting to the goals or getting to the mental health class and talk about the manipulation tips that probably canceled that class out. So I chose to start with the goals because I've been asking y'all to write down the goals that y'all had set for y'all babies. And then I asked y'all to figure out what are some of the techniques and some of the things that you did to kind of make sure that that goal was accomplished. Some of y'all been struggling. Like, you know what you want to say, but for some reason it's hard for you to figure out what the goal was and what are some of the things you did. Then some of y'all are realizing that y'all didn't do nothing, and that's why the baby is responding and acting the way that they acting, because when you thought about the goal that you wanted to teach, something happened and it didn't go through. It didn't happen. Hey Frank, good morning, baby. Yeah, I know. How did you miss that, right? A lot of reasons why. Life, probably going through a lot of stuff in your own personal. You ain't got your business taken care of, your affairs in order. So you struggling so much with what you got going on with yourself that it's hard for you to pay attention to the kids. Every time they come in trying to tell you something that happened in school, you on the phone with a bill collector. So you like, get out, shut up. I'm on the phone right now. I'll call you back, right? Oh, now he called. I'm gone now, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I was waiting on somebody to call. And now they called after I left the building. So let me see. Have you narrowed down some of the goals you have for your kids? Because you guys are overthinking it. You overthinking it. I wanted my kids to be like me in so many different ways. Yep, that was a goal. It was a goal for me to do whatever I could to try to make sure all my kids are somewhat like me or in my likeness, right? So let me see. All my good qualities. Yep, and I'm not saying that's the only thing I let them see, but by me being a conscious parent, they seen that more than they seen anything else. They seen me being good, doing good deeds, than they seen anything else, right? So let me see. The way I carry myself was important. Because what I tell you, it's what's taught, not what's bought, right? And majority of the time, a lot of the teachings come from what you do. The children emulate you. So some of the things that you do, they watching you every day, all day, and they're learning. Like my daughters used to learn how to do makeup by watching me get dressed. Yep, they would stand in the doorway, and I would look at their little faces, and then we'll just be talking, and they'll just be sitting on the floor, and man, watching me get dressed and watching me do my hair and makeup. Right, they learn a lot just from that, right? Hey Dion, good morning, honey. Not with it. Nope, I wiped it off the little part. So let me see the importance. Yeah, so the way I carry myself, it was important for the boys, so they would know how a woman should be and how a woman should carry herself, and the same for the girls, right? How they should be, just by watching me. And so for the boys also, when it comes to picking a mate. Yeah, I would hope that I would have been such a good influence as a mother, such a role model. Hey, Larlene, how you doing? To where they would probably want a woman that's similar to me, right? So yeah, how I carry myself was very important. How I speak. Like I try already know I think before I speak, right? But you know, cursing. Yeah, curse. I curse. I got a potty mouth, right? But as I got older and grew, became more wiser, I was told women don't curse. Women don't curse like that. Not a woman. Yeah, you think about something else to say, use another word, substitute. So I try not to curse. I try to carry myself like a lady. Yeah, they say women shouldn't cuss like sailors, right? So when I hear these girls around here talking, they call each other bro, and they cussing every word that come out as a cussing word. Ooh, send chills up my spine, right? How I dress was important, right? I dress for different occasions. So it's a certain way I look. Like today, I'm dressed because I'm about to go paint. Right? About to go paint. But yesterday you seen me dressed to the nines because I was on a boat and I was doing an interview for a documentary, right? Yesterday you seen me in my blue shirt because I was cleaning, right? So yeah, it's very important on how I dress and how I carry myself. The way I walk. Posture is very important. Very important, right? So yeah, the way I walk when I'm around, how I stand, poise, very important, right? You know, the things you want them to know. Like in my case, one of the goals were, you know how you sit around and say, I wish I would have knew this. The things that I know now, I wish I would have known then. You know what I'm saying? Or the things that I know then, I wish I would have known now. That's what it is. That's what it is, right? So all those things that I know now, I try to teach my kids. So let's see, we're going to break it down. Now these are the goals that you set. We're not going to cover all of them, but I'm just giving you an example of when I say the goals that you set for your kids and what did you do to make sure and ensure that they were accomplished. I'm just giving you some examples, right? So, I wish I was educated more about credit at an earlier age, right? Like, yeah, it was talk around me because my aunts work and, you know, everybody works. So, yeah, they would talk about credit, like, around me. But it wasn't like a direct conversation of, you know, this is what you do to start credit. This is the importance of credit. This is what credit means, right? This is what a credit score looks like. This is what you want to achieve. This is how you keep this credit score. You pay all your bills on time, right? Don't exceed nothing. You got to have a certain percentage of, yeah, I wish somebody sat me down as a kid, right? But I learned, along the way. I used to work at a nursing home when I was 15 and a half with my worker permit. So I worked at a nursing home, so I was around nurses. I was around women they had other businesses outside of that. They owned homes, so they talked about mortgages. They talked about credit. So I learned a little bit pretty much being there, asking questions. And so because of that, I ended up buying my first home in my 20s with a low interest rate, right? So I felt it was very important to educate my children about credit and home ownership. So those were one of my goals. And another one of my goals was for my children not to struggle when it came to money. So managing money, you know, not living beyond their means, trying to keep up with the Joneses, the importance of money management. Because it's not how much you make, it's how you spend the money that you do make. That's the key. Yeah, it's not how much you make, it's the money, how you spend the money that you do make. Oh, we lost TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. And they was on, too. Let's see if we can get TikTok back. Because, oh, shit. Yeah, they was trying me there. Welcome back, TikTok. You dozed off. Let me see. So, yeah. So managing, keeping up with the Joneses, how not to spend it's what you make, spend what you have, finding ways to spend less money and finding ways to stretch a dollar. It was very important that I teach them how to do that. So I tried to teach them the skills that I knew. You know, like how to fix stuff. When it came to like fixing cars, you know, I didn't do a lot. I ain't dropping no motor or nothing like that, but I will tinker a little bit. Hey, Sayer, how you doing, baby? Yeah, I will tinker a little bit when it comes to cars. So the boys, they will watch. You know, they will help if I need them to help. You know, they will ask questions and I would explain to them what I'm doing. You know, like when I changed the gasket on the oil pan. You know, they was asking questions about that. I had to jack the car up. I had to loosen the bolts and take the bottom to drain the oil out. Had to put another gasket and sealing on, and I had to put it back up, right? When I did brakes, you know, I had a C-clamp. You know, so they asked questions, so I told them what I was doing, right? Same when it came to painting and drywall. I do a little plumbing, I do a little electrical work. Yep, so explaining to them what I do, showing them what I do step by step, teaching them, right? So for the boys, it was important for them to see because they felt that I wanted them to feel like, shoot, if a girl can do it, I can do it too, right? Build their confidence up. And then for the girls, just seeing me do it, letting them know they can do it as well. Girls can do it too, right? So yeah, it was very important, very important. So in the midst of all of that, I also tried to help them bring out the talents that they had. Fix it, Jesus, fix it. Yep, all the talents that they have. Because remember, financial stability was one of my goals for the kids. So therefore, they would never be broke. Yep. If you have hidden talents and whatnot and things, you can always fall back and hustle on them. You can always fall back and hustle on them, or you can always fall back and turn them into a business, right? So yeah, helping them bring out the talents that they had, helping them realize their full potential, the things that they were able to do. All my kids have at least 4 different talents that they can do on their own. So yep, so you never be broke, hustle your talents. So it was important to teach them entrepreneurship, right? And so I did that by starting a business and putting them in it. So they were getting on-the-job experience. They were learning as we work and as we go, right? So when I talked to the customers and the clients, they were right there. Yeah. Yeah. So, fix it, Jesus. I tried to teach them step by step how to start a business, what the things that they need to do to keep the business going. So you want to teach your children how to start a business, how to run a business, and how to work the business, right? Because a successful business is a business that's still in business, right? So when I started the cleaning company, the boys was 12-ish, right? Now they're in their 30s. I still had the cleaning business. Now the only difference is in plan A, I wouldn't be working the business like I'm working right now. So when y'all see me going in cleaning, yeah, plan A, I wouldn't be working. I wouldn't be touching them up. I wouldn't be I wouldn't even be smelling chemicals unless it was in my own house, right? And even then, I would have probably had a housekeeper, right? So, fix it, Jesus. So yeah, the only difference is I'm cleaning, but I still got the business, right? Because yeah, plan A, the kids would have been having their own contracts. They wouldn't be cleaning right now either. Yeah, the cleaning company was just a vessel just to get us going. Yeah, they wouldn't have been cleaning either. They would have had their own contracts and they would have had their own employees working their contracts. So the money that they would have raised from... Okay, let me backtrack. Okay, so step by step, I was doing with it. Learning how to start a business, run a business, work a business, stay in business. I've been cleaning, blah, blah, blah. I'm still in business, blah, blah, blah. So the importance of them starting a business, entrepreneurship, and the importance of a 9-to-5. Because sometimes you need that 9-to-5 to help you start that business, right? So again, I can go back to plan A. I had to make sure I get everything out. So yeah, in plan A, yeah, they wouldn't be cleaning right now either. Yeah, they would. The money that we would have generated, because they would have had their own contracts like I have my own, but they would have been able to put people in place and employ people, right? So the only time they would have had to touch them up is if it was an emergency and one of their employees didn't show up and they didn't have nobody to cover, right? So the money that they would have raised from the contracts that they have, they would have been able to invest in their own business. Because remember, I helped them pull them gifts out. They would have been able to invest in their own business, right? So just imagine if my parenting wasn't interrupted, right? And my little brother, when he go out to do his landscaping jobs, right? Just imagine all of us jumping out with him. All of us jumping out with him to help him cut his grass and do what he got to do to make his money, right? Imagine us helping him up in the garage while he fixing cars.
That's what we're doing right now. Yeah, man. No, I don't want no.
Yeah, imagine him. Hey, baby, y'all, I'm on live right now. I don't want everybody to hear y'all conversation. That's all. Yeah, I don't want everybody to know what y'all got going on. Yeah.
Let me get around. Okay.
So just imagine us going with him in the garage while he fixing cars and stuff, and us learning how to fix cars while we in there with him until he able to hire his own employees, right? Think about us going with Brandon, my son, to his catering gigs, right? Helping him cater and helping him serve at the parties and stuff until he employ his own people, right? Imagine them helping the girls at their boutique. right? The boys putting up shelves and hanging up stuff and being security and possibly helping with customer service. They selling red bottles for you, right? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody would have been well versed in everybody else's job and in every position that they had in every job. So it wouldn't be no reason why nobody wouldn't be able to pitch in and help the other person to keep that business thriving and keep it going. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. For the life of me. Every time I think about my plan A, bring tears to my eyes. And I have to catch myself and regroup, right? Because to know that somebody purposely destroyed this plan. Somebody purposely set out, and just like I drew a blueprint for this plan, they drew a blueprint on how to destroy it, right? Just to think that somebody did that. Somebody that's supposed to love me. Somebody that's supposed to care about me. Somebody who I share a child with, right? Fix it, Jesus. We got to do better as a people. Yep. It's not the white man all the time. We are our cause of our own destruction, right? So just imagine that. And today, higher staff, we all working together. So everybody is cross-training and everybody is learning every parts of everybody else's business, from the girls doing breaks to the boys selling red bottles, right? So none of us would be cleaning. I told you that. Thinking about your girls from being babies, make sure you cover all bases. Yep. So keep thinking about the goals. Make sure you cover all bases to make sure that you did everything you could to accomplish these goals, right? The goals in your... It's our job to make the world a better place through our children. Y'all, I'm trying to stay the script so I can get to this damn job. Like at this day and time, I'm 51 years old. A few things should be different right now, right? So let's just start with the clothing industry, right? Like this is a black-owned company. Yep. The bracelet, it's a black-owned company. Yep. Cardi's and Movado now, but the bracelet and the jerk. But just imagine if we invested all the money that we invest in, like Louis and Versace and Valencia and Jimmy Choo, woo, right? Imagine all the money that we invest in those companies if we were just buying black designers and putting them on the map and investing our money with them to where they able to hire people, they able to expand to where they on the same level as these Louis and Versace, right? You know what I'm saying? That's where it should be right now. I'm 51 years old. So over time with your children and educating your kids and going in that manner and that mindset of supporting black-owned businesses and making our people and putting our people on the top instead of putting so much money in other people's pockets. That's where we should be right now in my mind, because I'm 51. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time to coach your children. That's a lot of time to teach your children. That's a lot of time to make that happen. But it's not, right? It should be less black-on-black crime right now. Because if you teaching your children to love one another and we brothers and sisters and you teaching them about the struggle and you teaching them how we need to be united, ain't no way they're going to be popping each other. Ain't no way they're going to be dropping like flies. It shouldn't be right now in this day and age. I'm 51. Yeah, it shouldn't be that. So, fix it. Jesus, fix it. It should be more black-owned gas stations and grocery stores and hospitals. Ran by black, owned by black, black. I'm 51. There's no way that we don't own gas stations, grocery stores, and hospitals in our area to cater to our people. I'm 51 years old. That should be happening right now. Right? So y'all, this is the coffee and conversation. They waiting on me. I gotta go make this money. I gotta make this money, baby. Oh, they shared the video. Thank you everybody who's sharing. Go to that YouTube channel, guys, please. Let's hype that YouTube channel up. All right, Instagram, and shoot some waves. Okay, they came back for TikTok. They came back. Oh, I gotta get out of here, y'all. It's Thursday. It's almost Friday.
Hey guys.
Hey baby, how are you? You look so cute. I love her. Yep, I just met her here when they coming in doing the videos. Hey TJ, they went against the plan I had for us helping each other in business. Two of my friends said, why would you come help if they was already up. I was so confused. Yeah, TJ, we don't know, because we don't know. We're not educating our people. Just like it's so many people that I know who got family members that's doing something and can be doing something, and they won't even support and push them up so that they can. If we all join together and get to... Okay, TJ, we're going to have to talk another time. Because I got to go.